today on Divorce Court.
I'm here on Divorce Court because this is my final stand before me and Raphael decide to call it quits.
When me and Kirsten talk, it's more of me talking and her looking down on her phone.
He complains that I don't communicate enough, and I think he talks entirely too much. Sometimes people need space.
Casey, I want you to be open and honest and trust that I can accept every part of it.
When I try to talk to Raphael, sometimes it's like talking to a brick wall.
Divorce Court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Lynn Toller presiding.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here today with Kristen Strouble and Kevin Raphael. The two of you have been together for 4 years. You have been living together for the last 3 months, and I understand that has been a disaster. So, Ms. Strouble, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you tell me what's going on in your house and how I can help you?
Well, first off, we argue about petty arguments all the time.
Give me some examples.
It started off recently over turkey sausage. I came home from work and I knew I was gonna make something to eat for dinner, and he had some friends over, and I came in the kitchen and I didn't have any sausage. And for some reason that I blew up. I started banging on his door. I was like, you need to get out. I need some sausage. I was just upset.
I need some sausage.
I was mad. You know, you're hungry and you have your mindset on something, so.
And he ate up all the turkey. He and his friends ate up all the turkey sausage?
I don't know who ate it, but it was mine. It was gone. So.
Mr. Raphael, did you eat the turkey sausage?
I did.
But it was in the fridge, and you thought it was okay, and...
The thing is, she was gonna make something to eat with it, but she was gonna make it the next day. So I didn't see the issue with eating it today. Then we get some more tomorrow.
Okay.
And then she didn't even make it tomorrow.
Yeah.
So,
but did she lose her mind like that?
Yeah. Over turkey sauce.
Banging on the door.
Yeah.
What? Were you that hungry? Was it...
I was hungry, and then it was a mixture of, okay, I'm tired.
Give me another example that doesn't involve food.
That doesn't...
That'd be hard to find.
Tell me about the couch.
The couch? Well, I was upstairs on the phone trying to deal with the roof. There was a hole in the roof, and previously we had an agreement that, you know, when we get into the house, we're gonna use our money, you know, to put it towards finding another source of income, instead of just our 9 to 5 being what we're making money from. And then she calls me, she's like, hey, I need your help with something. I'm like, oh, I can't speak right now, give me a second. 30 minutes later, I'm speaking to her again. She's like, oh yeah, I bought a couch. I'm like, what? I was calling you for help with the couch. And I was like, but we had an agreement that we weren't gonna get that. She goes, yeah, but I wanted it. So I'm like, okay.
Mrs. Strouble, did you do that?
Yes.
Had you specifically agreed that you weren't going to purchase a couch?
Something like that is, we had agreed no to a couch and maybe like some chairs or a beanbag, but in my defense, I thought the couch was smaller when I saw it online. But when I got there...
But I don't think the size of it was his problem. I think it was, that's not where you two decided to spend your money.
But it was my money. It wasn't our money together. So I thought, you know, it's my money. I'm gonna buy this couch anyway.
Okay, all
Yeah.
righty. How about you leaving for 5 minutes and you found her in tears? For the leasing office, you got something to eat?
Yeah.
You came back to the car?
Yeah.
What happened there?
We had a long day. We both got off work. I haven't eaten all day. This was the last stop on many stops. So she goes in. I didn't know how long she was gonna take in there, so I'm like, okay, go ahead and go in. I gave her my phone to charge as well. I went up the street to grab some food, and then I come back, and she's sitting down on the floor crying. And then I'm sitting here like, so what's going on? She was like, you just left me, and then, how could you leave me here? How could you do that? I'm like, I wanted to go get something to eat. Like, I was just hungry, like,
And she had your phone?
Yes.
Did you think he was really gonna drive off without his phone?
What, his phone? Me. So I thought he had left. I thought he abandoned me. I really thought he left me there to just figure it out on my own.
What led you to believe that? You had his phone, right?
Right.
So if he was gonna walk off on you, he'd walk off with his phone. People don't leave the phone with the person they're leaving, right?
Yeah. But
too much logic for you or what?
Yeah, just a little too much, because he hadn't really been helping in the whole process of us, like, moving and, like, finding somewhere to live. He was, like, really distant. And so him leaving, I'm like, okay, He could have said, hey, before I walked in, hey, I'm gonna go up the street and get something to eat. I come out, it was more than a couple minutes. It's probably like 10 minutes. I'm sitting here looking around like, where is he? You know, when he speaks of communication, that's one thing to communicate about.
He should have said, I'm going to get something to eat.
Hey, he said he was hungry, and I was like, okay, we're almost done. You know, we can get something to eat. He just left, didn't offer me anything. So it was inconsiderate in my eyes.
I got you. You say you caught his ex living in the house.
Well, she wasn't living there, but she had just left the house when I was pulling up to the house. And so we have an open relationship, basically. And so we communicate with each other when we're gonna either have somebody over or we go on dates. I was pulling up to the house and she was leaving. And I'm saying, like, he didn't say anything to me about another girl being in the house when usually he'll say, hey, I'm gonna have somebody over.
Mr. Raphael, what would you like to say about that?
I messed up.
Made a mistake?
I messed up. Yeah, I made a mistake.
Would it have been cool with you if he had just said something about it in the beginning and it was a administrative, error?
Yeah, I'm gonna have somebody over, just to come home and see somebody pull out of my driveway. It looks suspicious. It looks suspicious.
Was there a lot of chaos as a function thereof? Did you hoop and holler and carry on?
I did. I broke our front door. We had to have somebody come out and fix it. I was mad. I have a little temper sometimes.
I have a good picture of what's going on, I think, in your head. Now I want to know what it is with this open relationship business. What are the rules and what are you doing? I mean, you moved in together, right? Do you love one another? Is this what we're doing? Why did you want to have an open relationship? That's what I don't understand.
I just feel like, me personally, I have a lot more love to spread.
So, Mr. Raphael, I'm going to start with you. Why don't you explain to me how you came to have an open relationship and what are the rules of that relationship?
The main rule is just no friends. It gets complicated. So we kind of keep our personal lives.
No friends?
Yeah. No, no dating each other's friends.
Okay.
Because how I see.
But you can date anybody as long as you don't date somebody the other person knows.
Yeah. Because we came together as individuals.
Right.
So in a sense, I didn't want to remove that individuality from the relationship.
Right. Why the open relationship to begin with? I mean, you moved in together, right? Do you love one another? Is this what we're doing? Why did you want to have an open relationship? That's what I don't understand.
I just feel like, me personally, I have a lot more love to spread, in a sense.
Yeah. Well, you don't have a lot more love to spread. You just want to have a lot more sex with other women, which is fine. It's absolutely fine.
And I get that a lot, but it's one of those things that you can't explain to a fish in a well about the ocean. Unless you can feel like how I feel about the people around me, that I can't explain to you how this feels for me. So
you could if you had an adequate vocabulary, you could. But people always claim that unless you're me, you can't understand it. You can explain some very in-depth, meaningful things, especially to a woman as old as I am, because I've been out here for a minute. Well, Ms. Strouble, let me ask you, why did you consent, or why did you want to be in an open relationship?
Originally, I didn't. So when we first got together, he had mentioned it, and it was kind of, I was young, I was a little bit younger, and I was gonna be so honest, a little insecure. I was like, I want him to love me, so this is what I'm gonna do. And me personally, I haven't had sex with anybody outside of it. Just going on dates, getting to know people, and I really like,
You enjoy it?
Yeah, I enjoy getting to know other people because I've known him for the last few years, so it's different.
Would it bother you if she started having sex with other people?
I would say yes, only because I guess for 4 years, she hasn't, so I haven't really had that opportunity to accept it. But it's what I wanted. So I have to, whatever I feel is what I have to accept.
Where are you headed with this?
What do you mean?
Where do you want this relationship to go? Do you believe that this open relationship can last, ad infinitum? What was the point of moving in together? Are you trying to get closer? Just where are you headed with this?
Really, it's just wherever we want to go. I don't.
You don't have a plan for it.
Well, it's together. The whole point, if she decides she wants to, because I know next year she wants to move to Miami, you know, and I want to move to Cali. Now, that's distance, but at the same time, the whole point of this relationship is to still be able to be like, hey, you know, I still love you. It's not, oh, because you're here and I'm here, we're not together. It's just like, look, you have to live your life. I have to live my life, and I want you to experience the world, the side of the world that you want to, and as well, I want to experience the side of the world that I want to.
Is that what you want as well? Or would you like to settle down with somebody and be exclusive? Don't lie.
Eventually, I want to settle down and be exclusive. Monogamy has been what I've known, so to go outside of it, it has been challenging. That's why I didn't do it at first. But at the end of the day, I want to have a husband.
Are you starting to enjoy this?
I do. I enjoy it. I enjoy going out and having fun. He doesn't like to go out, you know? So when I go out and have fun with other people, it's like it's a new side of myself that I'm seeing.
A sense of freedom,
yes,
and you're young, and
right.
you've been with this guy for a minute.
And it's new, and I'm just like, well,
wow.
Do I really want to do this for real, or do I really want to just stay with him? So I appreciate him for that, but otherwise, you know, I don't get much other support.
That sounded a little spooky to me there, but we'll get to that and how you feel about it. Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
If she wants to get married and have a monogamous relationship, are you open to that? Would you agree to an open relationship to save your relationship? Tell us what you think at Divorce Court. What she just said leads me to believe that she's in a position, if she meets the right guy, she's gone. Did you hear that too? Does that concern you?
No. It's a part of the territory. I can't deny her happiness. If she came into this for whatever reason she came into, and then that has changed, her mind has changed, I'm not gonna try to keep her mind from going where it needs to go for herself.
So if it ends up being she goes off with someone else, you'll still be friends, and it'll all be cool. And you're not concerned about that at all.
I mean, like it's like anything else. It hurts, but it's just like I cannot deny somebody else's happiness, and I can only expect her to do the same thing to me.
Yeah. Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
If she wants to get married and have a monogamous relationship, are you open to that or no?
Well, with me?
Yeah.
Then that would be her trying to take me away from what I want.
So the answer would be no. You're not open to that. Don't use 9 words when one will do. Ms. Strouble, let me ask you something. You say that he doesn't support your pole dancing career.
No.
Explain that to me.
At first...
He don't mind you sleeping with other guys, but the pole dancing is out.
Right.
Do you not like her pole dancing?
I'm gonna let her answer, then I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what I think.
No, you do what I ask. I'm asking you, do you not like the pole dancing?
I don't like that she doesn't share it with me. Is what I don't like.
What do you mean she doesn't share it with you?
I don't have an opportunity to support it. So
she won't let you go watch her? She won't let you... Do you not let him watch?
No, I don't, because it's really my time to myself. I started doing it when I was like 18, and I stopped. So this year is something this is new for me, and so I do want his support, but he feels like his support has to be like in there seeing me hovering. And I would rather it be, like, in the other room, oh, she's doing her pole thing, she's having fun. If I post videos online, he doesn't need to, you know, hit me up and say, oh, you need more clothes on. I don't like this or I don't like that.
Does he do that?
Yes. So it's just be supportive from a distance. You don't have to be up close and support me, so. You
seem real to express a great deal of freedom and acceptance, but that's a very controlling thing, don't you think?
She's exaggerating.
That's not true? You don't tell her to put more clothes on?
No.
You don't...
She doesn't, like...
You don't hover?
Like, I was the one that pushed her to start again.
Yeah.
When she told me, I was like, yeah, go ahead, do it. Why not?
But you just want to be more involved.
Yeah, like, it's just like, why stop? Like, I may walk by and she'd be like, why stop, and look at me like... She could be in the middle of a move and she's just like. So I'm like, okay.
And I want to talk. I want to make sure everybody understands when you say pole dancing. It's like those things you see on those Got Talent shows where there's tremendous amount of strength and flexibility. It's really a sport, and you got to have like massive core. Strength and upper body strength. I mean, it's amazing to watch.
Muscles
it's like
you never knew you
Cirque du
had.
Soleil kind of thing, as opposed to,
Yes, the stripping,
The stripping, a different thing altogether.
I want to compete eventually.
Want to make sure. Yeah, you do competitions.
Yeah.
You say he wasn't supportive of your competition. Is that true?
Yeah, he's saying he was. At first, he was supportive. He's like, yeah, you should do that. He's like, get your social media up. Do all this. And now it's just, okay, no, you're not doing this. I can't watch you. Oh, why are you doing it? Why you can't be more open? So it is to the point where even if he feels like he's not constricting me, he is. Because now I don't feel comfortable dancing in my own home.
Did you hear that part? Mm-hmm. Now let me tell you what I think. When is the right time to advance a relationship and move in together? Share your opinion on Twitter and Instagram at Divorce Court. Divorce Court will be right back. First of all, and most importantly, y'all's hair game is on point. I mean, it's coordinated, but I love it. You're over there expressing complete comfort and satisfaction with whatsoever may occur. And that you are comfortable and secure. If she leaves, she leaves. If she stays, she stays. That you float along with the feeling of the moment. And then you got a problem with the pole dancing a little bit. And I think maybe you're not as free as you think you are. I think you have some lovely ideas, but when it comes down to action, it makes you feel a little different. I think she's gonna leave you when she finds somebody to be monogamous with, because at the end of the day, that's what she wants. Mm-hmm. And I hope you're right about how, you said it's gonna hurt and all that kind of stuff. If I were you, I wouldn't let that go. Woo. You know what I'm saying? And she's beautiful. Now, what I need to say, Mrs. Strouble, you need to grow up.
Yeah.
You got to know when to lose your temper and when not to lose your temper. And there are very few occasions when you really need to lose your temper. If you're gonna be a grown woman, if you're gonna have a relationship with any man whatsoever, you have to be able to get through dumb dude stuff. Him leaving you to get some chicken or whatever he did was a dumb dude thing. They do it all the time. It's not, it's just because they think differently than we do, because when we wanna talk about it, they just go do it and come back and it's not a big deal. But you got to be a grown woman about these things. But I wanna tell you another thing, y'all ain't got no children. I'm about to just do back handsprings behind that. But I'm just saying, you gotta grow up.
Yeah.
Everything that isn't important. Sometimes people are inconsiderate. Sometimes people just don't think the way you do. It's sausage.
Turkey sausage.
Good luck to the both of you. This matter is adjourned.
By the time I'm 25, 26, I'm 23.
Okay.
A couple years. He has still a couple years, because by then I want to settle down, I want to have kids.
If that's the decision she comes to, then that's the decision she comes to. I have to accept the life and the roles that I placed, what I want.